Hi, I'm Alex. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. As you can see today, I just built this new TBR cart. I got it from Target. I think Alexa Ray got this one, and maybe also just Allie, but not sure. As you saw, I had my headphones on the whole time. I've been listening to the audiobook of Then She Was Gone, if it would focus. Hello. Whatever. I've been listening to Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I just got back from a nail appointment. I just got my nails done. This cute yellow summery. But I have this white TBR cart that I also got from Target, but honestly, it sucks. I can't even move it most of the time. And it does not fit my whole TBR on it, so we're gonna do some rearranging and put things on here. On this TBR cart, they're currently arranged by the tier of which I want to read them, but then I buy new books and then they don't fit. So then I've had to expand onto my bookshelf, which is supposed to just be for books that I've read. So we're gonna see how much of it we can get onto this little cart, and I think I'm gonna organize it by genre instead because I think that just makes more sense. So let's get into the organization. I'm going to keep listening to my audiobook. Okay, so here she is, all done. This top shelf is all romances and they are color coordinated. My actual bookshelf is organized by author because that's what I need when I want to go grab a book. But I think being oh, I'm in the mood for a romance, let me go grab a book, they can be color coordinated and cute and it's fine. So the top shelf is romance and the back half of the bottom shelf is also romance. This is all literary fiction. This part of the bottom is all mystery thrillers, and then this side of the bottom is all of my fantasy and dark academia books. I have not filmed anything for this video in a hot minute, but I want to show you where things are at right now with my bookshelves, and then we'll go over what sort of the plan is. Okay, so as you know, TBR cart, all the books I haven't read. Now, moving over here, I have my ACOTAR books up here, this little print of Belle, and then I moved all of my Harry Potter books over here and bought a new print to go back there, which I'll show you soon. All of my books are alphabetized. They're in alphabetical order right now, so nothing special, although I have pulled a few books out, and then these are all my hardcover books, and then these shelves are still a disaster. So today the plan is to get the new framed print taken care of. I have everything set up back here to do it. I haven't opened it yet though, so hopefully it was printed well. And then after that is done, I want to go through my books and pull some that I am thinking about selling. So things like my graphic novels I'm probably going to sell. And then just a couple books that I know that I'm not gonna reach for anytime soon. Just throw them up on eBay for $2 or $3 or whatever and see how it goes. So yeah, let's get to switching out this print. Okay, so CVS didn't cut this down to being size 11 by 14, which is interesting to me. It was definitely like an 11 by 25 or something, but I'm really happy with how it looks, so let me show it to you. So it's this little poster that says when in doubt go to the library, and it has all of the books that you sort of hear Ron, Hermione, and Harry talk about in the first couple of books. And then I still need to get books 4 and 5, but we will get there eventually. I bought this print off of Etsy. I think it was like $1.99, so I will definitely link it down below. My camera battery is flashing, so we'll go through this a little bit more later. Okay, so it's been a while since I filmed. Obviously, I literally have different color hair now. My bookshelves destroyed. I filmed my mid-year book tag and had to take like, I don't know, 25 books off my bookshelf. So I figured that this was probably a good time to go through and take out the books that I want to sell. We're about to leave for vacation, so definitely going to be doing that when we get home, but I want to take those out and then sort of reorganize this. Okay, so here's the book unhaul. It's 11 books in total, but one of them is in my husband's office, and he's doing something right now, so I don't want to go interrupt him, but the first one is Flamer by Mike Curato. I have read all of these books, by the way. These are just books that I rated like pretty low, don't think about, don't talk about, etc. So the first one is Flamer. The second one is Lockdown on London Lane by Beth Riegels. The third one is Christmas at Silver Falls by Jenny Hale. The fourth is The Setup by Lizzie Dent. The fifth is Lunch in Paris by Elizabeth Bard. Then The Santa Suit by Mary Kay Andrews. I guess it's 12 books, sorry. Then My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. Killjoy by Hallie Jackson. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. I usually give away my classics, so that might find itself in a little library instead of being sold, but we'll see. The Dinner List by Rebecca Searle, only because I have her other 2 books in the same exact format, and it bothers me that this one doesn't match. And then Heartstopper, Pretend I'm Holding Volume 1, because that's what's downstairs. Heartstopper Volumes 1 and 2. I wasn't intending on buying these books, but I did really want to read them, and I knew that they weren't going to be available on Kindle Unlimited, so I bought Volumes 1 and 2, and then I went and got my library card and discovered I could read the rest on there, so I'm going to sell mine, because I don't need them. But yes, those are all the books that we are unhauling. Okay, so I filmed this whole, 20-minute clip last night of me taking all the crap off my bookcases and moving them into somewhere else and reorganizing all my books, and my camera freaked out and froze, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll be fine, maybe some of the clip will be there and I'll have something to use. Nope, the file was corrupt, so I don't have that, but I think we're gonna do a full bookshelf tour and go through every book I currently own. We're gonna do this pretty quickly. I'm gonna try not to take a lot of time. Okay, starting here, just a quick overview. This is my romance shelf, and then this is everything else. So at the top I have Court of Thorns and Roses, Mist and Fury, Wings and Ruin, Frost and Starlight, and Silver Flames, of course. This picture of Belle. This little thing is from Disney, and then some flowers. This shelf, I have the Dreamland Billionaire series. The other 2 are back there. So the fine print, terms and conditions, final offer, and then Lisa in Love, The Paris Architect, Talk Bookish to Me, Haunting and Hunting Adeline, The Cat and Mouse Duet, Just Haven't Met You Yet, Meet Me in the Margins, Every Summer After, Icebreaker, Bless, The Proposal, Magnolia Parks, and Daisy Hates. And then I left some space open because I have the next 2 of these books when I finish them, and the next of this book when I finish it, and then the next of this one comes out soon. So I wanted to make sure I had room for those. Moving on, we have the Summer I Turn Pretty series right here, my Allie Hazelwood books right here. Just a little candle. Right now it's Peppermint Sugar Cookie. I'll probably switch it out, honestly. My Emily Henry books, so the 3 Beach Read Book Lovers, People We Meet on Vacation, and then Happy Place because it's hardcover and doesn't match the rest, is on top. Moving down, we have The Bride Test and The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. My Colleen Hoover stack, which is pretty large. So I have All Your Perfects, Confess, It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us, Layla, November 9th, Regretting You, Reminders of Him, Ugly Love, and Verity. And then The Mister by E.L. James, Part of Your World and Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, By Any Other Name by Lauren Kate, and The Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. Moving on, we have the first 4 books in the Off Campus series. The Deal is in front, and then The Score, The Mistake, and The Goal are behind it. My Christina Lauren pile, so I have Dating You, Hating You, The Honey Don't List, Love in Other Words, My Favorite Half Night Stand, The Soulmate Equation, and The Unhoneymooners. Then Red, White, and Royal Blue, The Song of Achilles, The No Show, Where the Crawdads Sing is not supposed to be on this shelf, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, my Taylor Jenkins Reid books, so Daisy Jones and the Six, Malibu Rising, One True Loves, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I need to get a copy of Carrie Soto Is Back. And then Normal People by Sally Rooney, They Both Die at the End, The Rosie Project, The Hating Game, Before by Anna Todd. I want the rest of the After series, but not right now. The Layover by Lacey Walden, and The Roughest Draft. And then moving over here, the top of this shelf is my Harry Potter books. I do still need to get books 4 and 5. And then this print that I love. And then this shelf is all my hardcover books. So I have Sick in the Head, The Last Checkmate, Golden Girl, The Vanishing Half, The Paper Palace, Tweet Cute, What If It's Us, The Midnight Library, In 5 Years, One Italian Summer, and William Shakespeare's Star Wars. I've actually only read these ones. I haven't read those, so I need to get on that. This is the only shelf that I have books I haven't read on though, so that's fine with me. And then this is my fantasy shelf, which looks pretty lame right now, but I have a ton of fantasy on my TBR cart. I just need to read it. The Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I also read Hellbent, but I don't have it on my shelf. The full 5 books of the Selection series, so the original trilogy and the last 2, and then Throne of Glass. Did also read Crown of Midnight, but again, not here right now. And this is my mystery shelf. So I have The Inheritance Games, Rock, Paper, Scissors, The Guest List, The Paris Apartment, The Honeymoon, The Wife Upstairs, The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, As Good as Dead, this whole series by Holly Jackson. I also own Killjoy, but as you saw, it's on my book on haul. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, We Were Liars, One of Us is Lying. I own the sequels to both of these. They're just on my TBR cart. There's Someone Inside Your House, 14 Ways to Die, The Perfect Marriage, Devotion, which I've never heard anybody talk about this book, but honestly, it's pretty nuts. So if you haven't read it, here's the description. It's crazy. It's about this girl who becomes obsessed with someone else's life and sort of starts to steal it. It's wild. But Dial A for Aunties, which I did also read the second one to that, but I don't own it. And A Flicker in the Dark. And then down here is my literary fiction and classics. So I need to put this where it goes. So I have Brave New World, and then I have my poetry here too. So Milk and Honey and The Sun and Her Flowers by Ruby Carr, Where the Crawdads Sing, Little Fires Everywhere, 1984, and Such a Fun Age. I do have a couple of other classics on my TBR shelf, but obviously they're not on here for now. But I also, if I get a copy of them that's ugly, I give them away most of the time. So the ones that you can get for $5 at Barnes, I'll buy it, I'll read it, and then I'll go put it in a little free library or something. So that's what normally happens there. 82. That's not bad. Last time I counted these, I had 99. And that is going to be it for this video. I feel like I've been in the process of filming it forever. My hair color has literally changed. And it's wild. So we're finally done. I am going to edit this and try to get it up. I haven't uploaded in like almost 2 weeks at this point, so I definitely need to do that. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I would love if you subscribed, liked, commented, all those things. If there's anything on my TBR cart you think I need to get to immediately, please let me know. But thank you, and I will see you in the next one.